counting on you. I summon a monster. The magic that lives in each creature merge and become one. Synchro summon. The mighty, the majestic, ancient fairy dragon.
Okay. Luna, how do you obtain this character? I know most of you do not have this character. We do. In order to obtain Luna, you must play 100 duels. I thought you had to win, but I guess you just have to play 100 duels with Leo. It says win. You have to win? Okay. You have to win 100 duels with Leo. So we will edit that on the site. So that's how you get Luna, and that's why you don't have Luna, because you're not playing 100 duels with this crappy character, Leo. Let's move on. Now let's review the ace character. So Ancient Fairy Dragon, like I said, 3,000 defense, 2,100 attack, level 7. You could summon it with any tuner plus any one or more non-tuner monsters. Once per turn, you could special summon one level 4 monster from your hand. So if you have a level 1 tuner from your hand, you can special summon it, and then you can synchro for a Stardust, like a better synchro. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. Now, once per turn, you could destroy as many field spell cards in the field as possible, and if you do, gain 1,000 life, then you could add one field spell card from your deck to your hand. So if you're playing somehow an easy way to synchro summon for this, which I did in the TCG, and your opponent has a field spell, good stuff. You know, like a mirror match thing. I'm thinking when I played it, they had the Dragoons field spell. I would pop theirs and I'd search my own. So this was really turned the tables of a field spell duel. So imagine being able to easily summon this in the Vampire Mirror match. If you could easily summon this in the Vampire Mirror match, that's annoying. That's annoying. Pop their field spell, gain life, and then you could search your own field spell. So, I mean, you know, vampires itself, they don't have trouble searching the field spell anyway. But, you know, imagine they did. So, great card, but situational. And when I play the skill just for this card, I don't think so. Well, but you know, that's the review of the ace card itself. Let's move on. Yeah, if you get, you know, ultra athletes, that's where it's devastating. Like, hell yeah. Like, you know, mirror match ultra athletes, or if you're playing against vampires, you pop their field spell, search for the stadium. Boy. All right. Now we're going to talk about how to farm Luna. Next up is drop rewards. If we could figure out how to farm her, is it worth farming her? Probably not. Luna. Once per turn, select a field in graveyard, return to the deck. I'm going to be quick because we already reviewed this on YouTube and they all suck. Maybe you can make a really cool YouTube video with this. Maybe. It stops nothing because you can't even summon it, of course. Okay, so moving on. Let's see the level up rewards. If the drop rewards suck, Sunny Pixie. If this card is sent to the graveyard for a synchro, for a light synchro monster, gain 1,000 life. Okay, that, you know, does not help you synchro and gaining life. So what? Okay, Ancient Elf. This elf is rumored to have lived for thousands of years. He leads an army of spirits against his enemies. Doubt it. And those are... These are like goddamn titty plates. Am I wrong? Okay, sure. Spirit of the Breeze. As long as this card remains in face-up attack position on your side of the field, increase your life by 1,000 during each of your standby. Okay, no thank you. Jeez, they just load up on these. Sunlight Unicorn, 1800 attack. Once per turn, you could excavate the top card of your deck. If it is an equipped spell, add it to your hand. Otherwise, place it on the bottom of your deck. This could potentially be decent in a heavy equipped spell heavy deck, but you know, Noble Knights, you're not going to be using this. Hell no. Okay, so this card has to be good, right? The final card, level 30. Once per turn, you could select one field spell card in your graveyard, return it to the deck. Like, if... not good. Not good at all. Like, do you really care about putting Ultra, you know, the field spell Stadium, UA Stadium back in your deck? Do you care about putting... You know what? Maybe you would kind of care putting Vampire Kingdom back in the deck so you could play multiple takeovers. Right? Damn. But too bad he's not a zombie. Okay, moving on. Skills. Let's read her skills. Come on.
I'm also a vital member of Team 5.
Toon Kingdom, no. Spore. So Ancient Fairy Dragon plus Spore. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one other plant-type monster from your graveyard. Special summon this card from your graveyard. Increase its level by the level of that banished monster. Each player can only activate the effect of Spore once per duel. Okay. This card's in your graveyard. You could banish one other. So I'm going to think about using this with Carrot Weight Champion. There you go. Okay, so we have Carrot Weight Champ. We have Botanical Girl in the graveyard. We have Carrot Weight Champion in the graveyard. We draw Spore. Now we're going to activate Carrot Weight Champion to special summon, discard Spore. All right, we haven't normal summoned yet. And then we're going to use Spore effect to banish Botanical Girl, to special summon Spore in the, from the grave onto the field. And Spore is now going to be level 4. There you go. And then what is that? That's a Stardust Dragon. Without even normal summoning. So obviously you'd probably play better plants. I think Marsh Leaf is level 3, right? Marsh Leaf. Boom. Now you have a Stardust. So Spore is a powerful card. Probably more... This is the rare instance where the card added to your... Well, actually, it's not that rare because, you know, Junk Synchro kinds of... You know, it is... Anyway, it's the rare instance where the card added to your deck is actually better than the Synchro. So Spore in a plant-type deck, maybe like a Sylvan plant-type deck, might have something. Grass plants, something. Boom. That's right there. We haven't normal summoned yet. So that seems pretty cool. That seems pretty cool. I don't know. Spore's a good card. All right. Moving on to the other skills. Field Exchange. Can be used if your life points are at 3,000 or below. Return a field spell from your hand to the deck. Draw one card. So if you're playing a ton of field spells in your deck, you get to switcheroo one. How is a skill like this better than switcheroo in any way, shape, or form? Switcheroo is the same thing, but twice per duel. And it's any card. Literally unusable. What the hell? Okay, that's just... Come on. Switcheroo is also 1,000, and you could do it 2 times a duel. And any card. Okay. Field Restock. Can be used if you have 3 or more field spells in your graveyard randomly. Okay, so this is something that we have. We all know how powerful a card like Endless Trap Hell is. This could potentially be good, but you know what? Why would we use this? I feel like getting 3 field spells in the grave would be quite difficult. I think it would be difficult. So I think I would rather, and you let me know if you agree with me or not. I think I would rather use a different skill that does the same goddamn thing, but better. It's Arcana, I think. What's the skill called? Spell something? Nightmare. Nightmare is 3 of any spells, and you get to randomly add 1 from your graveyard to your hand. So, I mean, it's the +1 aspect. I think I'd rather use this instead. I know that one's specifically field spell, so you definitely get a field spell to your hand, but the activation requirement is also being that they have to be field spells, so I would rather use this. I don't know. And I know they also don't shuffle into the deck, but come on, that's garbage. Okay, so, Luna. My overall review of Luna is not good, and I don't think there's anything really good to look forward to in the future, really. It just seems like a generic, really bad card.